welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe if you're new here. If you are new here, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share with your friends, share with your family. Anything helps. Thank you. I love you. As you can already tell, or some may be confused, today's topic is finally an opinion video, like an actual opinion video, down to my roots, down to what got me started. And I'm kind of excited because I love this show and some people probably don't even know what it is. So we just need to create more awareness because it's an amazing show and it needs more recognition. So today, the show, Desperate Housewives. I love this show. I've been watching it probably since like 2012, like when it actually ended, or earlier than that. All I know is I used to watch with my mom and my sisters, and it's on Hulu, and I've been binge watching it. Like I just finished it and I'm starting it over because I love it so much and I'm obsessive. Before I actually get into the video, for anybody, if you plan on watching the show, if you are watching the show and you just stumbled upon this video, if you don't care about spoilers, definitely go ahead with the video. But if you do care, definitely don't watch the video because I'm definitely gonna spoil things, and please don't get mad at me. I would also like to say I am talking about the fictional TV show Desperate Housewives with Terry Hatcher, Felicity Huffman, Marsha Cross, and Eva Longoria. I have talked about this with coworkers and they have all thought it was that reality show with the Desperate Housewives or the Real Housewives or something like that. One of those weird reality shows with the housewives. All I know is there are definitely shows like that. And then there's this one, which is very different. I would just like to start off this video by saying Mike and Susan deserved better, and I'm very upset with how the show ended. It's not fair. It's not. Mike Delfino. Amazing character. Amazing actor. And they decided to kill him off last season. He did not have an on and off relationship with Susan, have a kid with her, be in a coma for 6 months, and defeat all this crap just to be killed off by a loan shark who he didn't even get money from. It was from Ben. So Ben, f you. You suck. This is your fault it happened. And Mike deserves better. So does Susan. Something I find really hilarious about the show actually is that there are so many rumors as to why the show ended, and a lot of it was just because the actors weren't getting along as well, and I heard that that was basically a thing from the beginning. I love reading little fact things from TV shows after the shows have been over for years because there's all these secrets that come out, like Friends. So many things, like the iconic Jennifer Aniston Rachel haircut, she hated it, and apparently the hairstylist who did it was high when she cut the hair, which I loved the haircut, like it was my favorite. And also they hated filming the intro. So like, yeah, just cool little facts like that. And there just so happens to be one surrounding Desperate Housewives where everyone hated Terry Hatcher because I guess she thought she was the star of the show. And I kind of like get why she would probably think that, but at the same time, I really don't understand because they all shared a lot of screen time together, and I think they all were equally very star-like of the show, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But how I see that Terry thinks that Susan was the star was because, I mean, it kind of just revolved around her and Mike a lot. A lot of the scenes did, and I don't know, I liked those scenes. I thought they were cute. Season 1 of Desperate Housewives is a little slow if you ever start watching it, but once you get past it, it's amazing. It still has an amazing plot line. It starts off amazing with Mary Alice killing herself, and then I'm pretty sure the end is when Mike finds out that Zach is his, which honestly never would have seen coming. I really wouldn't have guessed until like it started coming, and then I was like, Deidre had a baby. That means it has to be Mike's because they were definitely a thing. But also, they said that Mike was married in season 1. Not like he was married in season 1, but he came to Wisteria Lane as a widow. And I kind of want to know who he married and what she looked like, you know? Gabrielle Solis. I love her. I really do. I have no words to describe her character except I love it. I love every part of it. She has such great character development, and I know the beginning starts off with her cheating on Carlos, and there's all this drama, and I don't condone cheating, so I don't think there's ever an excuse. But like my part where I understand everything, I understand why she cheated, but personally, I hate cheaters. But you know what? She stopped, but then Carlos had to go and like cheat with their maid or whatever her name was. I cannot remember. All I know is she was working for, I can barely remember. All I know is Jane Lynch played the character where this little Asian or Chinese woman was her slave, which was really messed up. And then Gabby and Carlos took her in, and then they were going to use her as the surrogate for Gabby and Carlos's baby because Gabby lost a baby and she was so sad about it, and so was I. And they were going to adopt, and then that fell through, and they had so many problems with getting kids. It was so sad. Oh my God. But Carlos slept with the little woman that was their surrogate, but then they messed up at the hospital and the surrogate was carrying someone else's child. It's such a weird show. Like, the more you get into it, it gets so weird. It's so intense. Like, when Lynette gets cancer in season 4, and then there's the tornado, and it's all so much. I love Lynette. Lynette and Tom are my OTP of the show, besides Mike and Susan, obviously. But Lynette and Tom have been together for all 7 seasons. I'm saying 7 because in season 8 they do separate, which is very frustrating because they clearly belong together and they clearly still loved each other, and every time they were going to get back together, something stupid got in the way and it just drove me insane. And that is probably the worst part about watching the show, is it's so frustrating. Like, Mike and Susan, newsflash, they don't fully get together till the end until like season 6, which is way down the road and takes months to get to, or weeks if you have nothing to do, which you don't because we're all stuck in quarantine right now. So binge watch Desperate Housewives. It would definitely be worth it. I really hope my neighbors can't hear me right now because they're probably laughing because I'm bitching about Desperate Housewives to my phone, and they're probably like, who is she even talking to? I don't know. Myself, I do that. Bree Vandekamp. Oh, I love her. Season 1, she is a little anal retentive, very anal retentive. She even says it herself. And you know what? That's cool, and I would love to be like that. I wish I was like that neat of a freak, and I wish I had her wardrobe. I wish I just had all the wardrobe in Desperate Housewives, but I'm so uncomfortable in my own body that I wouldn't even feel comfortable wearing most of it, especially Edie's and Gabrielle's. Edie didn't deserve to die. She deserved so much better. Bree had such a tough time on the show. I cannot stress it enough that her storyline is also a huge favorite of mine because she is this like prissy housewife. Everything's perfect. She's perfect. Her hair is perfect. Her kids are perfect. Obviously not, but and it's such a mess from the beginning. Like, her husband wants a divorce, and then they get back together, and then this guy that she dated to make her ex-husband jealous kills her husband, and then he kills himself, and then she meets Orson, and then Orson runs over Mike, sending Mike into a coma for 6 months, which was very frustrating, let me tell you. And then she dates, oh, I forgot his name. She dates a gardener, or not a gardener. What's his name? He's so young. He, I believe, is married to Megan Fox right now. I cannot remember. I want to say his name's Austin, but that's so wrong because that's Edie's nephew. And honestly, I don't remember who Edie dated in the last season 7 or season 8, but he was her contractor or something. He was doing something with their house, and that's how they met. And Renee was gonna try to snag him, but Brie was like, hell no, that's my man. And she got him. And I can't remember his name. All I know is he had a kid with a woman from how many years ago, and then he left, and she was single. And then I can't remember if this is all in the right order. But then she starts drinking a lot. And then Orson comes back and is crazy. And she sleeps with a whole bunch of people. There's so much that happens with her character. I cannot even keep it all together. And there's so much that happens within the seasons. And when you are continuously watching them without paying attention to what episode or what season you're on, it all blurs together. And a lot of the things I'm saying could happen at any time throughout the show. I have no idea. Watch Desperate Housewives. Let me tell you, it's amazing. It will be worth it, and we can talk about it if you do, because it would be cool to have people to talk about this show too, because then people will know what I'm talking about when I bring it up. Because my husband's not gonna watch this, let's be serious. This is definitely a show for women. And I want to say older women, but I'm 22 when I watched this show, which is amazing. So the show's amazing, not that I watch it is amazing. Anyways, whatever. Please watch it. I love it. I love you guys. Thank you. I would just like to say that I am kind of back on Twitter. It is not really a Twitter account for my channel per se. I obviously promote my channel on it because why not? Why wouldn't I? It's Twitter. You can reach so many people throughout it because it's so incredible. Like, it's amazing how far a tweet can go. Let's just leave it at that. But I will have that in the comments down below if anyone wants to follow it. I follow back. It is a fan account for Ariana Grande, obviously, because I love Ariana Grande and she's amazing, my idol, my hero. You can follow my Instagram. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Even if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up. Share with your friends, share with your family. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys all next video.